Sansevieria Hahnii are also known as bird nest snake plant. These plants enjoy growing under indirect, moderate to bright sunlight. They are adaptable and can grow under low light or partially shaded conditions as well. But too much low light will result in stunt growth and faded leaves. Their ability to thrive under different natural and artificial lighting conditions make them suitable to be cultivated in any indoor setting. Sansevieria are succulents and are drought tolerant. In other words, they do not need to be frequent watered to thrive. Always allow their soil to become fully dry before watering. The frequent life-threatening problems these plants face is root rot resulting from overwatering. Check the soil always before watering. It's safe to water the plant when the soil is dry. Pour slowly until excess water drains from the drainage hose. Empty water from the saucer as these succulents do not like to soak in water. Your watering frequency depends on the climate, the season, and the lighting conditions of your plants. Typically watering once in 14 days during summer or reducing it to once a month in winter. But like I said, it all depends where you live. Humidity levels should be around 45%. If the air is dry around your succulent, you might have to use a humidifier. They prefer temperature ranges between 60 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit, as these are not cold-hardy plants, but they can also tolerate temperatures around 50 for short periods, although frost must be avoided. These plants, as with almost all succulents, prefer light and well-draining soil. Succulent cactus potting soil is a good choice. They are not selective regardless soil pH levels and can tolerate slightly acidic to alkaline soil. Sansevierian plants are mildly poisonous to pets and humans. The sap might cause skin irritation. They are commonly grown in pots, but they can also do well planted in gardens, although they can spread rapidly when they have space to grow. When they're grown in pots, the size should be adequate, including having enough drainage holes. Repotting is only essential every few years. Most gardeners let their plants turn root-bound and only repot them once in 2 to 5 years. These succulents don't mind getting root-bound. Repotting is simple. Remove it from its present pot and replant it into a larger one. Gently tap the roots to ease excess soil and put the plant into its new container and top off with fresh soil. Water the repotted plant thoroughly to finish the process. The best way to propagate these plants are through offshoots, leaf cutting, and division. Since this succulent naturally spreads through its rhizomes and produces offshoots, a division is the easiest method. Take the plant out of the container or pot and remove any excess soil and separate the rhizomes by cutting through the connecting roots. Replant the original plant and plant the divided offshoots in separate pots and continue with your usual routine of care. Propagating with leaf cutting includes removing a healthy leaf that should be left to callus for some time. Once the callus forms, simply insert the leaf cutting into suitable soil. Water and care for the leaf cutting normally, and new roots and leaves will begin to grow within a couple of weeks. These plants are not big feeders and do not require frequent feeding. Do not use a strong fertilizer. A suitable fertilizer for succulents cacti is good enough. The most important tip in caring for these plants has to do with how they are watered. Never water these plants if you are not sure when they need watering. Less is better than more. Just let the plants be until you are certain the soil is fully dry, and never water the foliage, as water sitting on the foliage often results in rotting. Spider mites, aphids, and mealybugs are the common pests to affect these plants. Spider mites are easily eliminated with insecticides. If the infestation is severely damaged, leaves must be removed. To fight mealybugs that are generally found underneath leaves, apply an insecticide neem oil or rubbing alcohol on the leaves to eliminate infestation. Leaves damaged by this pest appear yellow or may even drop. The biggest problem these plants have to deal with is root rot, typically resulting from overwatering. This commonly results in the death of these plants.